Yes guys, welcome from me, my final video of the morning, and this is more of an update on one that I've done before. This is all about Regens. Now, even to this day, people still learn about this game. They learn things about it, and I learned something about it. I mean, I thought I knew enough about Regens, but I was wrong. So basically, in a nutshell, a regen is a player who retires out the game and he enters back into the game. He could enter as a free transfer. He could enter as an academy player at a team. When he's entering as a team, he won't necessarily come as a under-20, like a youth. They tend to, but they don't always. But of course, you, as a human player, if you get an academy player, he'll always be under 20. You will not get a regen arrive someone over 20. When you do get an academy player under 20, he's a regen of somebody. So I fired up mine and Matt Collier-Brown's network game here, and the reason I've used this game as a good example is because, as you can see, we are 11 seasons into the game, and Matt, I think, has a bit of an obsession on regens. So when we find a regen, we rename him. You don't have to do that. That's just self-imposed, really. We do that. I do that myself. Matt does it. I think Ross Horn does it. A few others do it. And we rename them exactly like you see. So there you can see at the top there is Zidane. That is a Zidane regen. Now, for those of you that don't know much about regens, I'll explain to you in dummy terms the best way to look for regens. But I should point out, right, it's not completely plain sailing. So we'll take Zidane first. Now, I was always under the illusions, right, and there's 3 attributes that do not change on a regen. Those 3 attributes are your balance, 5, your bravery, and your flair. Those 3 attributes do not change. But it also does include aggression. Aggression, which is 16 for Zidane, does not change. Now, those 4 attributes do not change. But that doesn't mean the next time you load a brand new game that Zidane will start with a balance 5, bravery 9, flair 20. That can sometimes alter. So if you've got a list of attributes down, which is what I've got, and I'm sure a lot of you have got, and you start a brand new game, you go 10 years in, and you think, shit, Zidane, let me try and find somebody with a 5, 9, 20, because that's what I call it. 5, 9, 20, just for short. You might not find him because he might have started with a 6, 9, 20 or a 5, 8, 20 or whatever. They're normally close. They're normally very close, but I should point out they are not always the same. There's plenty of examples of that. His position won't change, as you can see, he's attacking midfielder, and neither will his preferred foot. And his position and those 4 attributes. Now, his nationality. Now, this is an interesting one because I'm going to show you why his nationality can change. And this took me a fucking while to work this out, and this really fucking angered me. So, Matt found Veron. He goes, Mike, I found Veron, and I couldn't grasp why he was why he had been regen in Zaragoza, in Spain. The reason I know he's regen there is because it doesn't say free, so he's come as an academy player or he's just appeared at Zaragoza. But why Spain? He doesn't start the game with a Spanish residency, and as you can see, second nationality Argentinian. So he was Spanish, so it didn't make any sense. Yeah. Now I've got no way of knowing this because it's already gone. But the only thing I can think of is that Veron had several years in Spain in his playing days and obtained Spanish residency. That then made him Argentinian/Spanish. He then retires, he regens as one or the other, and he's regen as a Spaniard. So there you go. So if this Veron regen went to Germany, he will not get a second nationality because he's already got 2 nationalities. But let me put it another way. Sorry, let's pretend you start a game. You're a team in England. You can get Veron because he's got the he's not got the he ain't going to be a non-EU. So that's the only thing I can think of. Let me just think. Go back to Veron. The reason we knew that had to be Veron, I say we, it might not be, but he's got the same preferred foot. He's got the same attributes. It's crazy. Now let me show you There's fucking loads, isn't there? Ryan Giggs. Now, Ryan Giggs, I found Giggs, and if I just show you, I don't think I can show you, but I can bring it up. When I found Giggs, I went to look for Ryan Giggs at the Welsh under-21s, and I've just fired up, I know you can't see it, but I've just fired up my ODB stats, and I've got Ryan Giggs 2012-20. So, I found this guy straight away, and I thought, well, that's got to be Ryan Giggs. It says 2013-20, so that's a good example. Like I said, I don't ever include aggression, I probably should. You know, let's say then that Ryan Giggs in CM, when he was Ryan Giggs, he went to Boca Juniors. Let's just say Boca Juniors. And he was there for a good 5-6 years. He got Argentine residency. He would come back as dual nationality. So he could regen as an Argentine. That's the thing, you see. You know, he could regen as an Argentine. So if you're looking for all the... Because obviously if he regens in Wales, if he regens as a Welsh, he'll come in either the Welsh or the English leagues. But he could have theoretically regened in the Argentine league if he had that residency. But fortunately, he didn't. And a player can't get more than 2 residencies. So if he's already got 2, you've got nothing to worry about. And in terms of the rest of these, the problem is with regens is you see a regen and you think to yourself, Batistuta. Now, Batistuta, I mean, he is a monster, but he wasn't as much of a monster when he first came into the game. I think, one of us got him, didn't we? Matt got him at Ajax. The thing with regens is that they do take a while. He's fucking solid. He's solid. They do take a while. Now, there is one thing that I've not been able to grasp yet, and if you know anything on this, then do let me know. I'm not claiming to know everything here. No, it wasn't him, and it is something to do with a Scandinavian team. It's definitely to do with a Scandinavian... No, it could be Ortega. No, it's not Ortega. See, Ortega, right? So, Ariel Ortega, he regened as a free transfer, as you can see, and Anderlecht picked him up. Now, if a player regens as a free transfer, it's a lot more difficult for you to try and locate him. You might be looking all over Argentina to try and look for Ortega, and you know, you're none the wiser that he actually came as a free transfer, and he's in Belgium. He could be fucking anywhere. That's why scouts can sometimes really help if you send it to different countries or Central Europe or whatever. But there is one thing that I was a little bit unsure about. I can't remember who it is. Okay, that is one for you there, Matt, that I've worked out, if you haven't spotted it. When we spoke about him, Matt, I found him on a Poland search when I was looking for Arcadius back. I found back somewhere else, but I found, I'm guessing it's Kaluzny. That weren't what I was looking for right now, though. There it is. It was Arcadius back, that's it, because I sent out a Scandinavian search. I think we all do Scandinavian searches, and I did a Poland search looking for back and Kaluzny. So let me show you something about Arcadius back. Of course, I could be wrong, but I believe this is Arcadius back. He's got the same balance, bravery, flair. I can't be 100% on aggression because I don't write that down. Same foot, same position, same nationality. However, he's only Polish. He's not got any second nationality. But he regened in Norway. I thought it was Denmark. In Norway. And I don't understand that. That is the one thing I don't grasp. So it sort of contradicts everything I've just said. Because I can't understand Arcadius back arriving in Norway. And he didn't arrive as a free transfer, as I can see. It's a little bit bizarre. It really is a little bit bizarre. By the way, quickly, Matt, another one for you there on a Scandinavian search. I believe that is Peter Schmeichel. Just so you know. Sorry, for the benefit of you, Matt, his name is Jep Johnson, and he plays at AAB. So, yeah, I can't work out the Arcadius back. I really cannot work... I mean, it's got to be back, hasn't it? It's got to be back. I mean, I had back figures, right, as... We did write these down. 16, 20, 17. 16, 20, 17 is exact. So it is definitely back. There's no doubt about that. but I don't know why he regened in Norway. I can't work that out for the life of me. He hasn't got residency. I knew he wouldn't have had residency because A, it would say it, and B, I'd know because Back's one of my go-to players on a normal game. So if you've got anything to add with that and share with that, do share it with us. There was another one that I was tracking. I found a player, right? And Matt was already there, funnily enough. And I'm looking for where he is. Matt was already there, but Matt didn't realise who he was. And in all honesty, it was on my Scandinavian search. Now, bizarrely, Matt may well have known who this is because there can't be many fucking quality Trinidad and Tobago strikers. Lo and behold, it was Dwight York. And I'm just looking at I've got my list here. There's still lots of players that we've not even located yet. I think we've just located Taribo West, Stankovic, Suka, Rakuba. I don't think we've found Rakuba. Mehmet Scholl, Palermo, Alex. I don't even know if Alex has gone yet. Lucio. There's lots. There's fucking stacks. And I'm a bit of a sad geek. I've got them all in international order. The thing is, as you play a game longer and longer, I mean, we're coming up to season 12. So you've got to think your regens now are players that would have started at the age of what? 24 years old? Kieran Dyer retired in our game a year ago. Matt's actually located the regen for him. I don't know if you saw him. Kieran Dyer retired at the age of 32. Now, if players are retiring at the age of 32, a typical Kieran Dyer, injury prone 17. His injury prone though weren't as high as that. If players are retiring at age 32 and we're into season 12, that means, in theory, 21-year-olds, players that start as a 21-year-old in the game could retire any time. There's still some real quality players knocking about though, like Lee Bowyer's still going, Rio Ferdinand is still going, and so on and so on. I've wrote a load of players down who ain't even retired yet because I know they're going to retire soon. There is one particular player who just won't retire. Absolute nightmare. Now this is going to be something... If I can find him. There he is. Now this is something, again, if anybody can help on this one. So Roberto Carlos is the manager of Alavés. He is not the player manager of Alavés. He's just the manager. However, whilst he still has playing attributes, as you can see, he will not be regened. For the simple reason that if he gets sacked, which has happened, he has been sacked, he got sacked, the same situation at Bologna, if he gets sacked at Alavés, he could then still sign for a team as a player. So he's still officially a player. And whilst a player still has attributes like that, like that, and it doesn't say retired, he is still in the game. And if you think that's bad, fucking cunt is still going. Alan Shearer is still... I mean, it's almost got to be like a bug because he's still in the game. Absolute fucking bullshit, isn't it? Again, if Alan Shearer gets sacked as manager of Derby, and he was sacked as manager, I think he was player manager though. He might have been player manager at Blackpool. Yeah, he was. There you go. Yeah, because he had games. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, that is Regens and guys. There are various third-party programs you can use to support your Regens. I'm against them, if I'm truly honest with you. I'm against them in respect of... I don't believe you should use third-party programs. A bit like I don't believe you should use WibWob or centralised tactics. It's just a preference of mine. But there are, if you have a look on the forums, there are some alternative programs to support you if you've not got the patience. One thing I think I have worked out though, if you play a game for a really long period of time. So I said to you about the balance, bravery, flair, sometimes altering. So you can see Burkham here, 19, 10, 18. If we play this game for another 20 seasons, he'll retire, and the regen of the regen will come through. But I believe the regen of the regen will have the same. They will not alter within a save. Within a save, they'll not alter. It's only on a new save that they might alter, and it'll be only real marginally. It'll be really, really marginally indeed. If you have got a long-term game going on, 10 seasons plus, have a quick gander at some of these players. Matt, I forgot to tell you, I don't know if you know, found a player that you're tracking, and I think it's Luis. Guardiola, Matt found a few. Matt's Gaza's still going. I don't even know why I fucking wrote Les Ferdinand. Matt said for a joke, we're going to have regens of regens soon. And like I just said, and he's absolutely right, there will be regens. And the first one, I think, I did say this, who I think the first regen of a regen will be, and it's going to be clearly the one of the oldest players, one of the oldest players that I've got here. And if I can find him. I found that guy there, and Matt was already there. Matt, you must have known who that was. You must have known who that was, because you were already there. I was flicking through Paris. I think we both go through Paris Saint-Germain quite a lot. That's who I was looking for. Neville Southall. So he's one of the first players that retires in the game. Him and Jurgen Koller. And as you can see, he's 30 years old. He probably won't retire for another 5 seasons, to be fair. But he'll probably be the first player. So that is that. Anything else you want to know on regens? Anything you want to support me with that I've missed? Anything you can answer, like that thing about Arcadius back regen? Fucking bellend. I've understood the Veron region. I get that, and that's the only explanation it can be. I probably should have checked it. So that's it from me, guys. And until next time, it's take it easy.